I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, and that, stop it, knock it off, cuz.
Tank is one of the most interesting fighters to watch because he's so different. His style is so different. You know, it's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then he starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot.
Gervonta Davis recently sent a direct warning to Jake Paul on social media, making it clear that his intention would be to score a knockout if they ever shared the ring. Around the same time, a circulating video showed Davis's longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, confirming that Davis is preparing for his return and is focused on his next fight.
It ain't Squeeze, Joe, but I'm gonna try to do what Squeeze did. All the way from Baltimore, Maryland, from New York City, from Atlanta,
from right up the street,
from LA, the one and only, the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, superstar, champion. He's everything to us. Gervonta Tank Davis.
Mike Tyson has compared aspects of Gervonta Davis's style to his own, saying that a fully focused Davis is one of the toughest fighters to beat. Tyson believes Davis has the tools to defeat Shakur Stevenson, pointing to his power as the key difference, while describing Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis as more technically oriented fighters. Tyson also said he hopes to see Davis and Stevenson meet in the ring, adding that if Stevenson were to clearly outbox Davis, he would earn even greater respect in Tyson's eyes.
He's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. You know, especially when he's serious about it. You know, I don't know if he's as serious as he used to be. But when he was serious, he was a hell of a fighter. Nobody came close. He's the only one I gave a chance against. Shakur and that guy, Keyshawn Davis, they're scary fighters too, because they're sophisticated. The other guy's sophisticated than me, but Tank is just a force of nature. You know, you just gotta give him the credit. You know, even though he's talking stuff, he's the man.
If they ever fight,
Excuse me?
If they ever fight, Shakur
Who fight?
Tank.
Shakur and Tank. Oh God, I don't even. Woo. It's gonna be interesting because if Shakur handles this guy like he did Lopez, I'm gonna say the hell with him. I'm gonna say the hell with Shakur, man. If he just handles this guy like he's gonna say the hell with him.
Joe Rogan has described Gervonta Davis as one of boxing's most exciting attractions, praising his ability to apply intelligent pressure while remaining remarkably efficient with his offense. Rogan noted that Davis rarely forces exchanges, instead taking time to read his opponents before exploding with fight-changing power from unexpected angles. In Rogan's view, that combination of patience, precision, and knockout ability is what makes Tank one of the sport's must-watch fighters.
Tank is one of the most interesting fighters to watch because he's so different. His style is so different. You know, it's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot.
Speaking during a live stream, Gervonta Davis made his position clear regarding a potential fight with Shakur Stevenson. Davis said Stevenson's team should send an offer, adding that if the terms were right, he would be ready to step into the ring and settle the matchup.
I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, and that, stop it, knock it off, cuz. Stop it. Tell them send that bag, and I'm coming. And I'm, you know.
Offering his assessment, a boxing analyst acknowledged Shakur Stevenson's elite defensive ability, but argued that Gervonta Davis still hasn't shown the full extent of his game. According to the analyst, Davis is more than just a devastating puncher. He fights with patience, picks his shots carefully, and makes every punch count. While Stevenson has proven he can dictate the action, the analyst believes Davis's disciplined and calculated style would provide a very different kind of test, challenging even Stevenson's exceptional defense.
Shakur Stevenson. Shakur might have better defense, but at the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot. He's a very patient fighter. He doesn't throw a lot of shots, but every shot he throws, he makes them.
Shakur Stevenson has made it clear that he wants a fight with Gervonta Davis and is prepared to move forward whenever the opportunity becomes real. Stevenson called on Davis to take the next step and turn the ongoing discussion into an official matchup instead of letting it remain speculation. He insisted there was nothing preventing the fight from happening except Davis's decision, adding that the ball is firmly in Tank's court. In Stevenson's view, the fans have waited long enough, and the time has come to make the fight a reality.
Realistically, will we ever see y'all two in the ring? However way it get there, will we ever see that match?
I would love it.
Tank got to stand on straight and narrow too, man.
I would love it.
My son gotta, you know what I mean? He gotta get on path.
I would love it, but at the end of the day, once again, if somebody says they never gonna fight me,
then you can't rely. Yeah, you gotta move on.
I don't need you,
gotta
bro.
move on.
I got you, but like I said, if any fighter have an issue with me, because I feel like Tio was jealous of me. I told him this several times. Any fighter have any issue with me,
let's do it.
Sign the contract, turn the lights on bright, let millions come around the seats to see what's happening, and pull up.
Gervonta Davis dismissed claims that Shakur Stevenson is the best fighter in the division, arguing that Stevenson still has more to prove at 135 pounds. Davis also questioned Stevenson's punching power, saying it had never been a defining part of his success, even in the lower weight classes. In Davis's view, technical boxing alone can only take a fighter so far, and the real test comes when facing an opponent capable of landing fight-changing power.
For Stevenson,
why people even talk like he the best at? He didn't even fight at 135 yet. He didn't even have power at 126. 126.30 or none of that.
he is good.
Okay, how can you? All that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you gonna get hit. What you gonna do when you...
Taking the opposite view, Shakur Stevenson downplayed Gervonta Davis's reputation, arguing that the gap in skill between them was significant. Stevenson maintained that his boxing IQ and technical understanding set him apart, insisting he competes on a completely different level inside the ring.
He good or is it hype? Because he look mean.
Nah, I think it's hype. He's not like no skillful fighter. He don't know shit.
Oh no, he gonna get it.
His knowledge is limited. His game plan will be to just use size. As far as knowledge and skill and all of the shit that I've been working on since fucking Yeehaw, he don't have that. He don't know what that is. So, it's a cool fight, but it's leveled.
As talk of Gervonta Davis's return continued to build, a boxing analyst explained why a rematch with Isaac Cruz stood out as the most logical option. In the analyst's view, returning after nearly a year away and immediately facing Lamont Roach Jr. would be a risky move, especially with Roach remaining active during Davis's absence. A second fight with Cruz, however, offered a proven rivalry after their entertaining first meeting, where Davis earned the victory despite injuring his hand. The analyst also believes Davis would enter a rematch in even better form.
Now, everybody knows that the fight between Gervonta Davis and Pitbull Cruz is most likely the next fight to take place. Because, number one, it is a return. Gervonta Davis has not been in the ring in a year. He's not going to go right back to Lamont Roach, who was a tough fight while he sits for a year, and Lamont Roach has multiple fights, whether or not they're a draw or not. It's not going to happen. Gervonta Davis is going to put him in the position to win. So Gervonta Davis and his comeback fight. This against Pitbull Cruz, while it is a very interesting fight and it has a storyline, Gervonta Davis was able to win with one hand in the last fight. Now, Pitbull Cruz obviously will be more prepared this time for Gervonta than he was the first time around, but also Gervonta will be more prepared for Pitbull the second time around. Also, it is something, a fight where it is almost, to tell you the truth, impossible for the fight not to be entertaining.
As the discussion turned to the division's hierarchy, Timothy Bradley Jr. offered a blunt assessment of Keyshawn Davis's position. Bradley argued that Shakur Stevenson currently sits at the top of the division, holding the place every contender wants. He pointed out that Keyshawn has spent much of his career appearing on Stevenson's undercards and suggested that situation would not change unless he was willing to challenge Shakur directly. Bradley's message was simple. If Davis passes on that opportunity, he cannot complain about where he stands. In Bradley's view, the top spot belongs to Stevenson until someone defeats him in the ring.
This can't be choosers. Both of you guys are around the same weight class. I know you guys said that you shouldn't fight each other. You guys don't want to fight each other. You made a promise, I guess, to yourselves. However, Keyshawn, understand this, okay? Right now, Shakur is the man. He's the man right now, okay? You were on his undercard. You will continue to be on his undercard. Both of you guys don't have guys that want to face you. I don't know if you're okay with being second, Keyshawn. I don't know. There's only one seat at the top. And that's where Shakur is going to be. He's going to be on that throne.
Timothy Bradley Jr. reinforced his point by saying Shakur Stevenson would remain on top until someone beat him in the ring. Bradley praised Stevenson's accomplishments across multiple weight classes and contrasted them with Keyshawn Davis's resume, noting that Davis still had more to accomplish before claiming that level status. He also dismissed the complaints about opponents avoiding the fight, arguing that the solution was straightforward. If both men truly believe they are the best, they should stop talking and settle it inside the ring.
The only way that he gonna get off that throne is he gotta be dethroned. That's the only way. So when you look at your career and the end of your career, look ahead. Like I told you, you're gonna always be second. Because you have to dethrone the king. That's where Shakur is going. He's going to be that guy. 135, 140. 130, 126. Keyshawn, belt 135. You won a belt. No, you didn't win the belt at 140. Shakur is there. 47, possibly.
As speculation grew over Gervonta Davis pursuing a rematch with Isaac Cruz, Lamont Roach Sr. questioned the reasoning behind it. He acknowledged that Cruz gave Davis a competitive fight, but argued the result was never in doubt, saying Davis clearly earned the victory. From Roach's perspective, there was little reason to revisit that matchup when the outcome had already been settled. He added that if Cruz couldn't get past his son, Lamont Roach Jr., it only reinforced his belief about where everyone stood. Roach also noted that many of the division's biggest names have shown little interest in facing Lamont.
Talking to certain analysts, they say, listen, Tank Davis looked at that fight and seen something in Pitbull Cruz. Do you feel that that's the same way?
I don't know. I don't know what's the plan, if that's a fight. He already
Why
beat
all of a sudden
he already beat Pitbull. Everybody want to see him. If he gonna fight, everybody want to see the rematch. That's with us versus a rematch with them. That's a fight. Nobody wants to really. I don't think nobody calling for it. So he already beat him. It was a good fight, but it wasn't no question who won the fight with him and Pitbull. Tank won that fight. So to fight him over us, I don't see the logic in that. You got to talk to their team and what they believe, but we just can't get none of them guys back in the ring with us, man. So that just says a lot about my son.
I don't remember the last time that I've heard Gervonta Davis say, I'm in boxing to be the greatest fighter of all time. I've heard him say that he's better than certain guys in his weight class, or this kid can't beat me. I've heard that. I can't remember, and maybe y'all can keep me honest online. The last time I've heard Gervonta Davis talk about his legacy in the ring, like I'm building my legacy, I'm trying to outdo Floyd in legacy. I think it started like that for him. But the influence of Floyd Mayweather money man, not pretty boy, but the money man, and building your brand and selling tickets and selling pay-per-views and becoming a household name, that's also a legacy. You got the legacy in the ring and you got the legacy in terms of how you sold. I believe Gervonta Davis is more focused on selling tickets and making money and securing his future for himself.